Today, let's meditate on Ecclesiastes 3, from 1 to 8, a word that teaches us about God's timing. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear, and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What profound wisdom! Life is made of cycles, and God has a purpose for each moment. Sometimes we face loss or tears, but there's also a time for joy and restoration. Everything is under God's control, who makes all things beautiful in His time. Think about it. Every phase of your life has a divine purpose. Ecclesiastes reminds us we don't control time, but we can trust God, who governs it. He guides us through every season, whether struggle or peace. When we understand God is in charge, we learn to accept hard times and celebrate the good. This word calls us to live with faith, knowing God works in every detail of our story. We need not fear the future, for He has planned every moment. Let's trust God, living each moment with gratitude and hope, knowing He makes everything work for good. May we embrace every season of life with the certainty that God is with us, guiding us to His perfect purpose. Reflect, how can you trust in God's timing for your life today?